Who designed this place? Google! Hello, Google! I just got to my Mercure in Bologna, and you know that scene in John Carter of Mars, which you've probably never seen, where he wakes up and he's been asleep for like months or years or something, and he's like just super stiff and partially rooted into the ground. That's kind of how I feel. I have definitely had enough of Italy's roads. I did all today avoiding tolls, and it's just like you can make good progress on the tolls and pay 10 quid an hour, or you can put up with like 60 km/h limits for the whole of your trip, and speed cameras and things, and people driving slow, and it's just sort your shit out, Italy. Holy fuck. Yeah, that's that. I'm gonna watch the new episode of Star Trek Discovery and have some tea and get something to eat and just relax. I've got one more day in Italy. I am staying in Austria tomorrow night, but like Innsbruck is just over the border, so it hardly counts. My plan is to see Venice, so it'll be interesting to see how visiting Venice for lunch differs from visiting Florence for lunch, which, as we all know, was a disaster. Hey, so this is a little private garden at the back of my hotel, the Mercure Bologna. And it's quite nice. It's peaceful and relaxing. Sitting out here with a cup of tea. Gonna get ready to go in a little while. But today I'm gonna head up to Venice. I'm gonna try and spend a little time there. I believe you can drive right onto the island, and there are a couple of car parks right at the end of the bridge. I don't know if I'll be able to get a space. We'll see. And then from Venice, I'm going up to the Brenner Pass, and then I'll be staying in Innsbruck for the night. The weather looks nice, although there is a forecast of likely rain later on for Bologna. I don't know if that will affect my trip at all. I'll have to waterproof things, I guess. Bologna, yeah, Bologna's nice. Bologna is the nicest city I've been to in Rome, or in Italy. There. Yeah, Rome has got a lot of history. It's got a lot of very beautiful buildings, but it also feels really neglected, whereas Bologna does not feel really neglected. It's nice. It's nice. It's got some nice buildings. It's very Renaissance and neoclassical rather than actual classical. But it's cool. You should visit it, Bologna. I like it. Okay, so this time I have not done Park and Ride. I have come into this place, which is where all of the buses stop. This is actually in Venice. It's the first thing you get to when you come off the big bridge that goes across to Venice. It goes to here. It doesn't go anywhere else. It's just here. All you can do is turn around or park. There are some early car parks. None of them take motorbikes, so I have to pay a full day's parking. Hooray! But on the flip side, it's in a very managed car park with security people on every floor, and I think they generally do valet parking rather than normal person parking, and that means I don't have to lug my helmet around or my first aid bag. All I've got is that bag, which has my riding pants in it, and my thermals, which means that I can walk around in jeans and put my thermals in later. Google was very good to me on this trip. It didn't try to direct me down any weird, tiny dirt track roads, apart from one, although it was okay because it was, even though it had a 60 limit, it was very clear and open. It had a good surface. There's a lot of good surfaces this time. Oh, that's such a change from what I've been riding on recently. But now I'm in Venice and I'm going to experience Venice. There you go, there's some Venice. Okay, I spent too long in Venice, so as you can probably tell, I'm losing the light. I'm currently in... okay, I forgot the name. But I'm about 130 kilometers south of Brenner Pass, which means I'm going to have to do Brenner after dark. It's going to take an hour to get there, and there's maybe 15-20 minutes of light left. But oh, look at that, it's so pretty. I'm really glad to be in the Alps again. Really, really glad. Anyway, yeah, no more vlogs today because I will be arriving in Innsbruck really late. Oh, it's raining. Shit. I'll vlog that. I'll vlog tomorrow. Cool. Okay, I am at the Brenner Pass. There's a services here. I've just stopped so I can reset my sat-nav because it was set to here so I could buy a vignette, but I bought one along the way. It's cold. It's reading 3 degrees. You can't see it, but I can see my breath. My tank, the actual tank, is legit freezing cold. It's crazy. But it's 50 kilometers to Innsbruck, and then I can sleep. Yay! I'm doing that thing I said I wasn't going to do. Welcome to Austria. But if you think that any of my videos have been truncated when you're watching them, please reply to the tweet and tell me, because I have had this happen a few times now and I don't find out until a couple of hours later, and it really pisses me off, and it's because of Twitter. So I make a video and then I start doing a tweet, and I write the tweet and then I add the video and then I hit tweet, and it gets truncated to 45 seconds, and I don't see that it's been truncated unless I edit it. And then I can make it the full length, but it's really easy to forget to edit it because you have to actually click onto it to do that. It doesn't automatically ask you how much of it you want. It's really, really annoying. It's absolutely awful UI design on Twitter's part. So if you see one of my videos that has been truncated, please tweet to me, even though I still probably won't see it until hours later. It's just, you know, I don't watch these back very much. Yeah. something to keep an eye out for, and something Twitter really fucking needs to fix. Okay, so I'm getting ready to leave Innsbruck. I have just ticked over 3,000 miles, so I'm on 3,005. It's almost 5,000 kilometers. It's wet, not like torrential rain wet, just like wet. There's a lot of low cloud, or maybe it's mist, I'm not sure which, but it is sort of drizzling outside. So it's not going to be a miserable journey, it's just going to be nah. But I am going to go see a castle that I really like. The question is, will I be able to see anything from it? Because it will probably be in the clouds if the weather here is anything to do with the weather there. That's annoying. Oh well. I do need to do some maintenance on my chain. I'm supposed to do that every 600 miles. I've done it once so far. So next petrol station I see, I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, the ride over Brenner Pass was pretty cool. I really wish I had done it in the day, though. I think my mistake was in assuming that I needed to do something to pad out the thing that I dropped off my trip. And that meant going to Venice, but I spent way too long in Venice, and I should have just enjoyed the Brenner Pass instead. So that's a lesson learned for future trips.